The Dragons host Nassau. Mike Leshner anchors our coverage.
Thanks, Diane. Our analyst finished his career ranked 4th on the University of Wisconsin's all-time scoring list. It's a pleasure to welcome Chuck Nagel to the show.
Mike, it's a pleasure to be here this season.
The coaching change was the offseason's biggest headline. After winning the Maryland JUCO regular season championship, head coach Mike Smelkinson left Howard to take the head coaching job at Hartford. Former Coppin State assistant coach and McDaniel College head coach Jay Dull took over at Howard. Coach Dull's Dragons enter the game still searching for their first win. Howard's coming off a 22-point loss to Baltimore City. Chuck, what do you expect to see from the Dragons?
I'd hope they'd come out of the locker room tonight, Mike, with fire in their eyes. As you mentioned, they're up against a good team. They've dropped their first 2 games. They need a win at home, especially at home. Their forte is to bring the ball up the floor, push it as much as possible, and finish at the rim. I think also a key tonight would be their perimeter shooting. They've got to break down the Nassau zone defense.
Nassau's 1-0. They enter the game ranked 8th in the D3 preseason poll. The Lions are the defending Region 15 champions. They won 29 games a year ago and finished 4th at Nationals. Chuck, what does Nassau like to do?
They're a very strong team this year. They've got 2 outstanding post players, 2 forwards who can hit the boards hard and score pretty much every time they have the ball. They rebound well, as I said. They'll also try on defense to create havoc, I think, for the Howard offense.
Howard takes on Nassau next. Let's go to the Dragons' lair. First half, 13-point lead for the Dragons. Willie Key drives into the lane, takes on the Nassau big man, and emerges with 2 points.
Excellent job by Willie Key, who penetrates nicely through the Nassau zone for the jump shot.
Kavion Green hauls in the rebound for Nassau. Lions in transition. Steven Pandalis. Key forces the turnover, takes it the other way. No look pass, Connor Gaskins and one.
Quick hands by Key, strips the ball, starts the 3-on-1 fast break, finishes with an outstanding pass to Gaskins for the layup. Nassau on a man-to-man defense.
Key takes it inside, back out to Aaron Brown for 3. Devron Goodwin hustles for the rebound. Finds Brown, absorbs the contact and banks it in. Dragons playing hard. They lead by 16.
What led to this play, Nassau's poor blocking out on the defensive boards allows Goodwin to save the ball and assist on the basket.
Ian Vasquez goes to Key, storms the paint. Key is getting to the basket. 8 first-half points for the sophomore out of Baltimore.
Very porous 2-3 zone here allows Key to drive right down the lane for the easy basket.
15 seconds till halftime. Jaleel Charles up against Gaskin. Keys takes it away. Willie Key on the run. Extends the lead to 10. Second half now. Shaquille Waldron brings it up for Nassau. The Lions move it to Charles.
Howard in a very, very loose man-to-man defense here. They give up the baseline, which is a no-no in the coach's handbook.
Charles puts it away, and he is going to the line. The sophomore out of Far Rockaway, New York, comes out of the locker room fired up.
Nassau still in that 3-2 zone. Perfect way here for Howard to score against the zone, get the ball to the middle.
And Gaskin sinks the mid-range jumper and extends the lead to 8. 8 minutes remaining. Vasquez to Key.
Once again, this time the pass comes from the top of the key, just like Coach Dahl diagrammed.
And Jamal Eggleston knocks it down. 62-54 Howard. Next Howard possession. Eggleston kicks it out to Key. Goes left. Oh yeah, sensational and one. 10-point lead for Howard.
Once again, Willie Key flashes down the middle for a chance at a 3 the old-fashioned way.
4 minutes to play. Nassau on an 8-2 run. Vasquez to Key. Oh, aggressive play from Edwin Sainville. Pays off, draws the foul, and he will go on to knock down his free throws.
Nassau here taking a page from the Dragon playbook. Ball to the middle, turn, score.
Charles cuts the lead to 2, and he'll go to the line. The Lions big man playing with passion late in the second half. 3 minutes now. Howard's lead down to 1. Gaskins looking inside, broken up by Charles. Waldron secures possession for Nassau. Nice move. Beats 2 defenders and gives the Lions the lead. The momentum belongs to Nassau. 1:40 remaining now. 2-point lead for Nassau. Ian Vasquez goes to Brandon Roberson.
Roberson, no one to pass to, finds a hole. Nice runner for 2.
Roberson ties the game. Nassau keeps it moving behind the arc. Waldron from downtown, wide open. Charles with the rebound. Draws the foul, and he's going to the line with 1 minute remaining. Charles makes 1 of 2. Gaskins pushing it up the floor. Banks it in, but he's called for the charge.
Tough call here. Was it a block? Was it a charge? Gaskins gets called for the charge, followed by a technical foul on Coach Dahl.
29 seconds left, and after the free throws, it's a 3-point lead for Nassau. The Lions go inside to the big fella.
Hooking foul called on Charles. Looks to me and to him like it could be a makeup call.
Dragons go to Willie Key. Flies into the lane, and he picks up a foul here. Key would go on to sink both free throws and cut the lead to 1. 18 seconds now. Howard brings the press. Key picks off the inbound pass. Key for the lead, no good. But an excellent play by Aaron Brown, fighting for the rebound, draws a foul. Brown makes 1 of 2, we're tied, 12 seconds. Nassau beats the press. Ian Vasquez hustles back on defense. Alan McDonald rushes the shot, and Eggleston comes down with the rebound. Timeout Dragons, 5 seconds on the clock. Tied at 74 now. Eggleston to inbound. Who else? He goes to Key. Key, up the court, into the lane. Oh, he got it at the buzzer. Willie Key takes it coast to coast for the game winner and the first win of the Coach Dahl era.
Not often do you see a 94-foot drive, 5 seconds on the clock, ending up with a game-winning shot like that. Not only does Key weave his way down the floor, but throws up an electrifying shot and puts Howard in the win column.
Let's send it down to Jasmine Harris.
Tonight was our first win of the season. How do you feel about it?
It felt great. We started off slow, 0-2, but we all came together as a group, really had a good week of practice and got very prepared for the day, and we came out strong, and it just felt good to get a W. I don't like losing, so just feel good to get a W.
Like Coach always said, trust the process. We went 0-2. This week of practice was real hard. Like, we was exhausted, but today we came out and showed people that we can really play and we got talent. So we're going to really shock the world this year.
So in the past 2 games, y'all done had a problem with the 2-3. What was y'all success in the 2-3 today, beating the 2-3 today?
Getting in the gaps and seeing the open man hitting shots. We definitely hit big shots today, and I believe we can keep doing that.
Willie Key, you scored the game-winning layup. So before the layup, what was you thinking on your way down the court dribbling the ball?
Honestly, I was just thinking go to the cup. When I got cross half court, I kind of scanned the floor to see who was open, and I looked up at the clock. I saw it was like 3 seconds, so I knew it was enough for me to get to the cup. And if they ain't stopped me, just keep going. And the ball rolled my way this time and went in.
For Dragons Layer Update, I'm Jasmine Harris.
My next guest came to Howard Community College from Coppin State University, where he served as assistant coach for the past 9 seasons. He's coached at the college level since 1985. It's a pleasure to welcome head coach Jay Dahl to the show. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
How do you think your team played against Nassau?
It was kind of an up and down seesaw game. We got off to a great start, which I'm always happy to do. And then we kind of had a little lull, and as the game went on, they gained some confidence in terms of the things that we were trying to do to disrupt them. And they came back, and we withstood their comeback, and were able to finish and beat a very good basketball team.
So as a first-year coach now, what are your goals this year?
Well, in terms, I've never been one for, this many wins, getting a championship, doing my whole thing is, like I said, to teach effort, and our goal is to become the best players that we can be, to be the best team that we can be, to be the best coaching staff that we're capable of being, and not that we're trying to drive for perfection, but we're in a situation where we want to teach everything that we're trying to do, and we want that constant effort every time that we get on the floor. And if we do those things, everything, the winning and those things take care of themselves. So my ultimate goal for this team is to become the best team that we're capable of being. And then you just let the chips fall where they may. If it means a championship, it means a championship. But if you don't take care of the base, then you never get to the top of the pyramid. So we start at the bottom, try to build our guys, try to mold them to the type of team and the players that we want them to be. And then they got to either accept that or not. And then we motivate them in other ways if we can't get them to go in the direction that we want them to go.